have some bad news. Everything that I'm about to say will have supporting evidence, and links will be in the description. Please check them out. This video will likely land me in hot water. It's of no consequence, however, since I am a targeted individual that has already been poisoned. I am a walking dead man, and have been told as much by the government. Now, on to what I have to say. As some of you may know, this entire election has been planned well in advance. Many of you have placed high hopes in Donald Trump. I too, at one point, was hopeful, especially after I heard his inauguration speech. Now, as many of you may already know, there was an episode of The Simpsons that aired in the 90s, featuring Donald Trump coming down an escalator, giving a victory wave and a thumbs up. In the crowd, a sign being held up by a person tumbles to the ground in a very peculiar manner. These very same events came to be in 2015. Links to this video will also be in the description. Now, on to darker revelations. Presidents are picked decades in advance. This entire presidential debate and election was nothing more than entertainment. Donald's election was meant to give hope to the people in an attempt to calm the impending uprising in America. He talks about some of the things we the people have been screaming about for years. Now, on to the part that many of you don't know. Donald Trump had several executive orders placed and prepared upon his induction. He set these executive orders into motion immediately, including one covering the United Nations and another covering waterboarding, which is a form of torture. In 2015, Captain America Civil War II was released. This movie is meant to subconsciously program you, to desensitize you to particularly sensitive subjects, such as the waterboarding scene in this movie. Also covered in this program is the scene where the Avengers are subconsciously representative of the UN and government and corrupt police in general. This scene plays out, and the Avengers are told that many people consider them vigilantes who operate at their own discretion with no consequences and free rein to kill as they see fit. Sound familiar? It should. This scene goes on to describe how they must earn the people's trust back. This speech is strikingly similar to Donald's inauguration speech. In conclusion, I regret to inform you that it's not over. We the people are in no better condition than when Obama was in office, nor when Bush was in office and the Clinton before him, and the Bush before that. I am a firm believer that we the people should not elect to be ruled by the very government we created to assist us. We the people need to be self-governed. Currently, we the people have no say in anything. We don't want GMOs in our food. We don't want our paychecks stolen from us and spent on foreign military aid, false flag wars, black operations on domestic soil to stalk, harass, and intimidate, and ultimately kill any citizen they deem as a threat. This is all done without the people's knowledge. There's no court date, there's no trial, just an execution. This is determined by the very same 17 intelligence agencies that lied about weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, ultimately creating the false flag and gaining Congress's approval to invade and declare war on Iraq. The reality is the U.S. wanted to steal Iraq's gold and oil, and in the end, they did. Don't believe me? Google the Iraq War gold. You will see U.S. soldiers smiling and taking these resources. There's also many articles talking of this. So long as we the people choose to be ruled, we will never be free. There is a big difference between a U.S. citizen and an American. And I'm not talking about Indians. And I'm willing to bet most of you don't have the slightest idea what the difference is. And most of you who think you know the difference won't take even half an hour out of your day to research and learn the truth. We the people don't want laws in place that fine and jail people for feeding the homeless. We don't want collecting rainwater, living off the grid, being independent to be illegal. We must unite and stop this madness and corruption that has destroyed what was once the land of the brave and the home of the free. Our forefathers who gave their lives in the Civil War must be rolling in their graves right now. Donald Trump is not our savior. No president ever will be. Please pull your eyes and ears away from the lying mainstream. Pull away from being so buried in your cell phones and devices that are programming you. Please, wake up, brothers and sisters.